right, we're live at Auto Club Speedway, racing with Flying Ace Eric Salyers here. We've joined the race just on lap number 2, a little bit behind. I apologize for that. We'll go through the field here and highlight some of these drivers and have some race commentary.
iRacing, I've got to have nowhere to go.
All right, let's see who's up front here. We'll start up front. Paul Donnelly 2. Paul Donnelly 2. Racing that 3 truck and that orange. It was orange. Oh, a nice little paint scheme, that 3 truck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go TV camera number 1 on this guy. Paul Donnelly 2 in the mean green number 3 Toyota Tundra.
Tanner Webb's got a beautiful scheme. 826 ribs. If you want some
All
fresh
right.
ribs.
Let's take a look here. Brian Newport in the Miller Lite Toyota Tundra. Very good looking race truck. And that is pretty. That is pretty. Go back here to number 3 spot. Ronaldo Arroyo. And that just rolls off the tongue. Ronaldo Arroyo. And the Tide Ride. It's a good looking Tide Ride. Also, Toyota Tundra. Top 3 in the race so far, Toyota Tundras. Under first Chevy Silverado, Pete Baskins in the 18 Cabela's truck. Good looking truck there. Looks like he's got a hot rod this evening. Could he make his way up front? He's running P4 right now. Christopher M. Own. Cannot pronounce that last name. Not going to lie to you, Mr. Christopher. You're going to need some sponsorship on that truck, brother. You're running way too good right now to be sponsorless. Let's work that marketing department and get you some decals on that truck. Fund that racing operation.
Outside.
All right, back here in 12th, we're looking at Michael Spivey in the Red Bull Tundra. Good looking truck. So far at Auto Club tonight, we're dominated by Toyota Tundras. We find our second Chevy Silverado with Dan West Jr. in the Budweiser Chevrolet. Very good looking paint scheme in that number 9 Chevy. Good looking truck. All right, continuing our way through the field, we're going back to P10 with Michael Spivey. He is not P10, he's battling for 9th with West. John Berger in the 20 Logitech truck, running back in P10 right now. Battling out, there's 3-car battle for P8 actually, with the 9, the 12, and the 20. Nice looking truck. All right, let's go next back. Richard Brazell. Richard Brazell.
Yeah, we're on there.
Kind of a funky looking truck. I've seen that clown. I'm not sure if that's from the movie It, maybe. I'm not sure. But good looking truck. Like his driver's suit, his yellow and blue driver's suit. Good run so far for Brazil in the 5 truck. All right, we get back here to Tristan Thrasher in the Monster Energy number 2 Toyota Tundra. Boy, Tristan. Okay. We get all the way back to P number 12 in the Flying Ace Toyota Tundra driven by Eric Salyers. That is one sharp looking ride. I'm not going to deny it. In fact, I'm going to leave it on him for just a couple of laps here. We can appreciate that beautiful paint scheme. Getting no pressure out back. Looks like he's settling in here, finding his race line. Man, that's sharp. That is sharp. I like him numbers on it too. You did that inside iRacing. Yeah, that turned out good. All right, let's go back to P11, P13, Tanner Webb. And the Southern Spoon 826 Ribs Chevy Silverado.
Still outside.
We've raced with Tanner before. We're under caution here. We've raced with Tanner before, and I remember seeing that 826 Ribs. If I'm not mistaken, his brother
Did my radio sound bad out there?
makes the ribs.
Close.
Good looking truck.
Close.
We'll go back to
Get behind
go to Brandon Minto in the Xbox One Chevy Silverado.
Agreed. Solid, boys.
That's
Solid.
a good looking Chevy Silverado. All right, Austin Farrow. We've raced with him a couple times tonight. Competitive driver in the Kmart Wins Delco Battery number 7 Chevy Silverado. David Keys, running back here in 15th in the Wrangler number 14 truck, driving Chevy Silverado. Kip Galloway in the unsponsored 11 truck, running P16, running in the back of the field right now. Got a little damage to that front. We'll go back and see what happened on that incident to bring out the caution here in a moment.
Open.
Need to plug that phone number, Tanner.
Yeah. David Keys. David Keys we just highlighted. John Cross in the
That's
number
exactly
1
right.
Indiana
You're live
Racing
on YouTube
Club
right
Chevy
now, so
Silverado.
You never know how many people's going to watch this. 826 ribs.
Scott Taylor 5 running the Carolina Tundra. Looks like he has some left front damage. We're going to go check out that replay in just a moment as we go through the full field, highlighting all these drivers. Malcolm Walker in the Olympic paints. That, sir, is a good-looking truck. That's a good-looking truck, Malcolm. Wanda Roberts in the Z1 dashboard
Kentucky.
Chevy Silverado. And then Jake Henry rounding out the field here on pit road in P21 in the Cabela's Bass Pro
Tanner,
Tundra.
Where'd you say that was?
Okay. All right, let's take a replay. Let's go back
East or west?
And see what's going on from the chopper cam. Let's see if we can find out what happened. I'll have to
anywhere near Casey County?
Have to back it up a little bit, and we'll pinpoint that wreck and what brought out the caution. We'll see who was at fault.
You're behind the 2.
Okay,
we're anywhere near Casey County.
This is a replay of lap 8. I'm following Kip Galloway. I saw some damage on his 11 truck, and just curious how he got involved. Let's fast forward just a little bit.
The reason I was asking, I'm over here close to Eastern Kentucky. That's
all right, here we go.
The reason I was asking.
All right, we got Scott Taylor 5 in the 8 truck and Kip Galloway in the 11. Let's watch this replay. Get a little bit closer view here. We'll run to far chase cam. Entering 3 and 4. Looks like the 8 truck just came down on the 11. I mean, we'll call a spade 8 truck. You're at fault there. Scott Taylor 5 came down on Kip Galloway. Hopefully both those gentlemen can get their truck back up and running and ready to go. All right, we'll go back to live action here, and we're on the pace laps. Leading again is Paul Donnelly 2. Check out the field here for a little bit under the pace laps.
Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while. I guess we've been in different rooms.
Now we'll pull up a running order of the grid right here. So far we have Paul Donnelly 2 in first, Ronaldo Arroyo in second, Pete Baskins third, Christopher M. Elm in fourth, Brian Newport fifth, John Berger sixth, Michael Spivey seventh, Tanner Webb running in P8, Tristan Thrasher P9, Malcolm Walker rounds out the top 10. Flying Ace Eric Salyers in 11th, 12th is Brandon Minto 2, 13th Austin Farrow, David Keys running P14, and Jake Henry 15th, Richard Brazell 16th. 17th, Kip Galloway. Running at P18 is Wanda Roberts. Dan West Jr. 19th. And rounding out top 20 is John Cross. Our 21st position right now is Scott Taylor. Probably fixing some damage. Go get a live look in on Scott Taylor. Probably on pit road.
Solid.
He is actually, he's at the tail end of the field. He's got his damage fixed up. Should be ready to go. And Tyler Runkles probably did not grid up as he's not in the field. Let's go check out Eric Salyers Flying Ace. That is a beautiful, beautiful truck right there. All right, pace car is off.
A5 car Ryan.
Go back up near the field here, front of the field. Okay, see if anything for that 3 truck up front.
He looked at every single bit of that. Caused me to get knocked out of the race and everybody else.
Got the 15, the 20, 13, and 18 running for P2 here. Looking like the Miller Lite truck. I'm going to try to get in on the action here. Got 18 truck go, driving it hard down into corner number 2. Or 1, I'm sorry. Drives it hard out of 2, runs up the track a little bit. Still at full throttle, 15 truck looking low. Again, here comes that Miller Lite truck who will probably be a factor by the time this race is over. He's got too much speed in that Tundra. Tanner Webb in that 4 truck looking to get in on the action here. Followed by Flying Ace Eric Salyers getting up here with the lead pack. pulling away from that second pack. Going to join the ruckus up front. 13 truck Royo there, not letting the leader get by too far, or get out too far, too big of a lead. We got a 3-car battle back here, right in front of Flying Ace Eric Salyers. Tanner Webb to the bottom. We got the Miller Lite truck, who has faded a little bit. From a strong showing just 2 laps ago, he's fading a little bit. Probably missed a corner or two and lost some speed. Flying Ace Eric Salyers running that middle groove, which is untypical here. Now he's finding his way to the bottom, getting in behind Webb. Meanwhile, back up front, 3 truck. We're driven by Paul Donnelly, 2, still out front, pacing the field. Get in here on Brian Newport, who's mixing it up here in that 19 truck with Flying Ace Eric Salyers. Now we got the number 2 truck, Monster Energy.
Crap, man.
Tristan Thrasher looking to get in on the action here with Flying Ace Eric Salyers. Putting no pressure on the 10 truck at the time. Looking low actually now. He's found a little bit of speed through that corner, gained some on Eric Salyers. Okay, let's look back up front here. Paul Donnelly 2 still out front, commanding lead of about 7/10 of a second, it looks like. 13 truck here of Ronaldo Arroyo, trying to run down the leader. John Berger back here in P3. And that number 20 truck, Logitech number 20, going on the outside of the 15 of Christopher Allen. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. Christopher, you go back and watch this. Let me know how to pronounce that last name if you can. John Berger again in the 20. Pete Baskins looking to get in on the action here in the number 18 truck, Cabela's Chevrolet. Here comes that Miller Lite truck, Brian Newport, up here to make it a 4-truck battle. And again, Flying Ace Eric Salyers running in the 7th position, solid inside that top 10. Looking to try to get up closer to the front. Go back behind him, we're looking for Tristan Thrasher on the Monster Energy 2 truck, that Toyota Tundra. Michael Spivey catching the front pack here in that Red Bull Tundra. Go back here to our man Tanner Webb. Like to promote his 826 ribs, Southern Spoon 826 ribs. Not sure of the area code on that.
Clark, Kentucky.
Say that again?
Clark County, Kentucky.
Clark County, Kentucky. I guess you could Google that on a map and find the area code if you're interested in the Southern Spoon ribs. They look good on that truck. In fact, let's get a little bit closer view if I can figure out how to do this. If I'm not mistaken, it is Control and F12 brings up the camera options. Let me go here and get that in on old Tanner Webb. And we're going to zoom in on his truck a little bit. Get a nice look at that paint scheme. Smoke, barbecue, and more. Southern Spoon, 826 ribs. It's in Clark County, Kentucky. Just watching that truck makes me hungry. Marketing at its finest. Okay, let's move on back here to Michael Spivey. Oh, we got to spin the 18 truck.
Come down on me, man. I did not mean to hit you.
We have a spin. Let's go back and look at that instantly here.
God bless.
Let's look at that from Eric Salyers' perspective.
God almighty. He come down on me.
Let's take a look here. All right, so what we're going to see here is the I'm not sure who's in that Cabela's truck. He was running up front.
Son of a gun.
Let's check it out here. Here's a replay. We'll back it up just a little bit. Coming out of the corner. Here we go. Okay, made some contact with 15. Slowed him up a little bit. 15. Ah, man. Looks like that 10 truck drove it hard down left. Let's back it up one more time and check it out.
That guy was coming down on me, and I moved down and hit that guy. I didn't have no room.
Yeah, let's check out the 15 and the 18 here. 15 truck being driven by Christopher Allen, and the 18 truck driven by Pete Baskins. Let's check this out here. You'll see the contact here of the 2. The 18 truck were 3 wide. 15's coming down. Yeah, I can see that. 10 truck, Eric Salyers did react to track this wide. You never know how far they're going to come down. I can see it's just a racing incident. No malice intended. Just hard racing. Just unfortunate for the 18 and the 15 that they got involved in that. I would like to point out how good looking of a paint scheme that is on that 10 truck. You're going to look really good with the fire suit, Flying Aces fire suit. Yeah, that was a shame, Christopher. Apologies, that's just the way it goes sometimes. That is racing. It's unfortunate. We've all been in that situation. Let's do a quick front of the field recap here. Still have Paul Donnelly 2 leading the race, with Tristan Thrasher now up to P2. And Ronaldo Arroyo looks to be in P3. John Berger 4, Keys 5, Eric Salyers 6th. Okay, let's check out some action here. Are they going to go on pit road? Looks like the number 3 truck is diving down. No. Oh, risky move. Bold move, Cotton. That's from Dodgeball, everybody. Bold move right there. Bold move. All right, so we had the 3 truck and the 2 truck staying out. Thrasher and Donnelly both staying out here on lap 20.
They had a bunch of seven of them stayed out.
7 trucks stayed out. Let's pull this out a little bit here.
It's going to be a 3-lap shootout with
Go
fresh
chopper
tires
cam.
on top of 7 trucks.
Let's see what we got. Eric Salyers back here on pit road. You'll see who all stayed out. All right, first car out is going to be Kip Galloway. Kip Galloway. All right, then we get up to the 6 truck, which is Wanda Roberts. Dan West stayed out.
At the start-finish line, 1 to go, bro. You're a little bit behind.
That's all right. Richard Brazil is running P7. Looks like we had 9 total trucks staying out. David Keys, Tristan Thrasher, and our leader Paul Donnelly 2. We're going to.
Oh no, we're still here. Even if I did crash out, he's still going to do that.
2, 4, and 6. Let's pull this back out a little bit. Pull my camera out.
Flying Aces iRacing. That's all you have to type in. Flying Aces iRacing.
You can see this beautiful speedway facility out in Fontana, California, just southeast of Los Angeles, about 45 miles, right at an hour.
My paint scheme will promote that, by the way. Flying Aces.
You're going to be lined up on the outside of Tanner Webb. Looks like we're going to go green here. We're going to pull this out a little bit and watch the entire replay or the restart.
That guy, trying to avoid the guy up high. And I guess I just misjudged it.
We'll go TV cam. TV cam 3 for the restart.
Let's rock and roll, boys. Let's rock and roll.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Boys, we're coming down to the end of this race. Got the Red Bull truck trying to make a move, power move on the outside, jumping the start a little bit, advantage him. Get my camera out here. Jet 14, David Keys. Go back to more of a chopper cam. Might be a little too far out. We'll zoom that in a little bit. Looks like Flying Ace Eric Salyers running P7. 20 truck closing in on him. 13 truck of Arroyo diving down low. Everybody single file looks like down below. Salyers moves up to the high line. 13 crossed him. Good move right there. Good adjustment. 20 truck. Good anticipation. Does not look like anybody have anything for Paul Donnelly 2 today. He is out in a zip code by himself. 14 truck down on the 20. Good adjustment. 20 way to not wreck that. We're 3 wide with Salyers, Arroyo, and he hooks the 20.
Boys, I got again. I got into him again.
Yeah. Yep.
He's all over the place.
Yeah. It was a similar situation as the last time you wrecked. You had a car, Arroyo, on your outside. We're talking about this truck Arroyo. Here's Eric Salyers, and the 20 truck is driven by John Berger. These three come together. They rub some paint down on the 10 truck. You hit Arroyo on the outside and came down on Berger. Okay. Let's look at
That
this
20
one.
truck was driving out of his head anyway.
All right.
He come down in turn 1, made it 4 wide on the bottom.
Let's go to Eric Salyers. We'll rewind this a little bit. Now the 20 truck had got hit by the 14 earlier. Just right before you all got together. 14 came down 20. He's trying to regather it. He comes back up. You adjust. Get up into the 13 a little bit. He kind of pushes you down on the 20. Again, just a racing incident, man. That's the way it goes. I know it doesn't make any.
He come over on me trying to get in front of me a little bit.
No, it didn't look like that. It didn't.
But I mean, he was trying to make the corner, and I think he just drifted up just to tell. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
I was
racing
actually
incident.
A little bit off the throttle before that happened.
Racing incident. That's all we can say. All right, that will be the race. That will be the race. Let's go. Let's go look at our winner.
I'll go down 35 on this one.
It is going to be Paul Donnelly, number 2, trying to catch the pace car here. Looks like we are currently on lap 25. We're going back live.
I was giving everything I had.
Okay, congratulations, Paul Donnelly, on the win. Tristan Thrasher, let's take a look at you real quick. Good job on your P2 finish. P2 finish. Richard Brazil, good job. P3. Dan
Pope
West
Catholic?
Jr. P4. Good looking truck right there, man. P5 is going to be driven by Michael Spivey.
Stick around, brother.
Is the Pope.
P6 driven by 14 David Keys.
He said stick around for his burnout.
All right, we'll get that thing on. We'll get it. 14 David Keys, good finish. P7 is going to be Eric Salyers in the Flying Ace Tundra.
Burn them down, Paul.
Tanner Webb, number 4. P8, blew it up. Brian Newport in the Miller Lite Tundra, number 9. Jake Henry, 10th. Brandon Minto, 11th. Scott Taylor, 12th. Good recovery after his earlier wreck.
Gives a new
John
meaning
Cross,
to
13th.
Smoked barbecue.
Austin Farrell, yes it does. New meaning for Tanner Webb. P14, Malcolm Walker, P15. Good looking paint scheme. Kip Galloway, 16. Pete Baskin, 17.
On me, B class.
Wanda Roberts, 18th, and 19th, Ronaldo Arroyo. Pace car. All right, let's go to our winner. We're going to get a live burnout. We're going to get a live burnout from Paul Donnelly 2. Hope you go back and watch this because we're going to enjoy the heck out of this. Burn them down, big dog. Burn them down. In the mean green Tundra. See if I can't pull my camera out here just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Burn them down, 3.
20 truck made it 4 wide in turn 1.
Yeah.
I had to back off. When I backed off, I got a run on him down the back stretch, and he pounded the 14. Then I got in between them, and the 13 comes up.
This is all you, Paul Donnelly. This is for you, big dog. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy your burnout. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Burn them down. I like them chrome wheels. That is the way it's done. That is the way it's done. 'Cause that's a heck of a burnout. You got these fans on their feet.
YouTube. Flying Aces. iRacing. Flying Aces. iRacing.
Man, I don't see how he's got any rubber left on them tires. That is one magical burnout.
Yeah.
I like them chrome wheels. Sharp.
Hey, that's some nose damage. I was looking at the replay because I went right past you on the start.
or
Good
the
job,
restart.
Paul Donnelly. Good job.
I tell you what,
He's
Eric,
burning it down
I'll
in
remember
victory
that
lane.
next time I blow an engine. That's classic.
10-4, Tanner.
I'm a B-class racer.
Yeah, look,
They
man,
knock you down to a
that
big
happens.
class?
I got a 12X that race.
Oh, sweet
Freaking-
Jesus.
I mean, I got hit every time I turned around. I couldn't avoid a wreck.
Well, I'm going to the ones right here if it makes you feel any better. I'll be
I'll
right
tell you
there.
what, Paul Donnelly is not afraid to burn the crap out of these tires. Look at him go, man. He is wearing it out. Get your money's worth, big dog. Give these fans their money's worth.
What was you before that race, Jared?
1.41.
God, you lost over 41 points in one
With
race?
12X. I mean, that's what Auto Club does. It's a crap hole
Jeez,
racetrack. You get
that's terrible.
you get +3 for 0X, and you get -50, for anything
Yeah.
above that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a freaking no-win bullcrap track. A freaking dump. Anything in California is a dump.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this track either, boys.
I mean, I'll just be honest with you. I've been out there. I've lived in California. It's a freaking dump.
Is the stream over, broski?
No, Paul Donnelly's still burning them down.
Good Lord, Paul, chill
Are
out.
you serious?
He's still burning them down.
Shut that thing down now.
I don't see how he's got any rubber on them tires.
Great Lord, have mercy, Paul.
Good grief, Paul. What
You
trying
won.
to do, pop your
It's
tire?
okay, buddy. Stop. You won. You're going to catch fire here in a minute if you don't slow down.
This is definitely the longest burnout in history.
Shut that stream down. Anybody want to run a Richmond?
But it's 12 o'clock.
All right, congratulations, Paul. We're going to have to shut our stream down here. We're going to hop in another race. But
Yeah,
again,
they said
congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
I heard them talking earlier.
Thanks for
They said
joining
that,
us on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We try to do this as often as possible, and we enjoy the heck out of it.
Soon as you
Enjoy.
quit,
Thanks
I'll
for
let you
watching.
know. I was going to tell you that